Kia with Divine Elements of Design, Certified Interior Decorator, Professional Organizer, and Planning and Productivity Strategist. In today's video, I'm going to do a walkthrough of how I use my Louis Vuitton GM Agenda. I just purchased this and I am totally in love with it. I will link the video that I did the unboxing, but now I've had my planner for a week and I want to show you how I utilize this one planner to plan my home, my work, and my businesses. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to jump in. So first of all, I do want to apologize for the voiceover. I have a couple videos I wanted to shoot and I didn't feel like doing all the makeup and hair and all of that stuff because I wanted to get this video out for you guys. So anywho, when you open it up on this side, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with all the stuff here, but I have these really cute paper clips that I had gotten from, I think it's Planner Paper Clip Person or something. I'll put the video or the link to her shop below. And in fact, I'm going to link everyone. But when you first open our planner, you see this beautiful young lady here. This is a dashboard I got from the Clever Planner. And in fact, most of my planners, or most of my inserts come from the Clever Planner. Now this is a Fax letter or business card holder. So as right now, I just got this one little coffee cup in here, but I will put different things in here. I just didn't want to overload it until I got ready, until after I did this video. So this is another dashboard. I really like this girl with little jeans on and a Louis Vuitton belt and everything. So this particular insert, this is going to be just like the personal information in case this planner is ever lost, which I doubt. I will guard this planner like my child, and it's basically going to stay home. This isn't the planner that's going to leave my house, so it will never leave. But I will have like personal information, emergency information. This particular insert came from Carpe Diem Home Collection. And then on this side, you see the information about your insurance. So I definitely will put that information down because sometimes I will need that information kind of handy. So I have several of these marble planner inserts. Those came from the Danny's little planner or something, but anyway, I'll show you all that stuff later. This first section is goals. Now this gold, I know for sure this came from Paper and Company. So this is just where I can put my goals down: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. And those are just plain white sheets that say reflection. I haven't filled those out yet because I am going to work on those. And then I also have, you know, I utilize the SMART goal system. And I will put a link to my blog post, which I speak about the SMART goal system, in the description box. So the first part of my planner, now my planner or my agenda is actually broken down into sections. So this first part is a calendar section. And this is just a year at a glance. This came from the Clever Planner. This is important dates. I'm going to just put like important birthdays down on this sheet, so it's January through December. Now, since I got this planner, you know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and January, February, March, and April were pretty much already gone. So I did just keep those dividers for those months, but that's it. I didn't put like the actual calendar part on the inside. So when you get to May, then that's where you'll see how I have it organized. So the first page of the month is always just notes, and then you'll have your month at a glance. So I just kind of put a few things down, not a whole lot, but this is where I can just basically, you know, come through and see something like, you know, the last day of school for my kids is the 28th, or I had a workshop that was yesterday, or, you know, I started the Maddie James IG challenge this day, and, you know, I had duty for work this week. So this is just kind of just an overview, and then there's notes again, and then you go to the weekly section. So for this week, I actually have this one little divider. This came from the Clever Planner again, and it just kind of shows me, you know, what I'm doing each week. And like I said, this planner is still very new. I haven't fully used everything for it just yet because I'm just getting it set up, and I want to show you guys. So I only have May, June, and I believe July for the monthly and the weekly inserts. And then after that, oh no, I think I have August. So, after that, what I did was I just put the monthly. I did not put the weekly. So August and moving forward, all you'll see is just the monthly. So at the end of this month, then I'll add the next month. Oh, I want to show you these covers. Okay, so there is October. Isn't she beautiful? And then you have November. This is definitely Louis Vuitton agenda goals right there. And then you'll have this for December. So I do love that. So then it ends with notes section, and that's December. So now the next section is my planner, is my home planner. So this is where I plan like the home life things. Now, as you see right here, this is like, okay, I always joke in my home about being like a Stepford wife. So when I saw this dashboard, I thought she's like the ultimate Stepford wife, even though it says give thanks and it's a Thanksgiving one, but she just looks so perfect. You know, her hair is in a ponytail with a bow, and she has food in front of the stove and has give thanks. So that's why I went ahead and purchased this one. And once again, this came from the Clever Planner. So the home section actually came from the home section of the Carpe Diem planner. So if you are a Carpe Diem person, definitely check out the home section. Now, this is a section within a section. So within my home section, I have 6 tabs. So the first tab is kids. So as you all know, I do have 4 children, even though one is a grown man. Kendall, Bradley, Bailey, and Kelsey. So this section is where I will put all of their information. So this is the school calendar for their school district next year. And then, like, you know, my son, the grown man, I'll probably, you know, use this section to put in maybe, you know, his address, where he lives at his apartment, or just some other information about him. But for the younger ones, you know, this is where I'll put in maybe like their doctor's appointments, or, you know, just information I'll need to know about them, maybe their teacher's information. Okay, so the next section is home projects. So I'm always doing projects in my home. So I have a little to-do list with different things that we've checked off so far this year. And, you know, it's never ending. It's always going. The next section is routines. So in this routine section, there's a daily schedule. I haven't finished it out yet, but I have, you know, Monday through Sunday. Well, so far for Sunday, I did put meal plan and clean the refrigerator, but there are other different things that I do. I have a course called 7 Days to an Organized Home. And in that course, you know, we kind of talk about things you do every day. It's a free course. I will link that below. And then I also have another course that I also use, or that I also teach, where it goes into like a cleaning schedule and it brings you a breakdown. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just put the information from there here on the cleaning schedule. Okay. So the next section within the home section is list. So for list, it's actually blank right now, but this is where I'm going to have inserts, or just, you know, sheets of paper where I'll put maybe passwords or other just different information for, you know, anything that pertains to my home. The next section is vacations. Unfortunately, because of this whole corona pandemic, we had a couple of vacations scheduled for 2020 that had to be canceled. And as of right now, we have one scheduled for 2021. So more likely I'll go ahead and start putting that information in this section, but we just don't know what's gonna happen right now. Okay, and the last section within the home section is meal plan. So I did a little meal planning for last week, and then also for this week, and we've actually, you know, did everything up to Thursday. Today is Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I have meal plan as well. So once again, the home section of this agenda actually came from the Carpe Diem home section. I used to carry it in my shop, but I no longer do. But you may be able to find it on Amazon. I'll try to find a link for it, and I'll put it in the section below. Okay, so this section is the finance section. So once again, we have this very beautiful insert by the Clever Planner. And then, as I mentioned before, all of the marble planners came from, I think it's Danny's Mini Plans, or Danny Loves Planners, or something like that. So the first sheet, I really like this one. It's a bill checklist, so you can list all your different bills, and then it has boxes from January to December. Once again, this came from the home planner of the Carpe Diem. So I just kind of put down some things, like standard things that you have to pay every month, and then you just put the check mark beside it. And then this sheet is budget, and this came from that section, that home planner as well. So I do like this. It has like the income source, amount, payday notes, and then also savings and then total expenses. I have not decided if I'm going to actually use this one because I purchased this set right here that came from Cloth and Paper. So I do like this monthly expense sheet as well. It is has estimated income, actual income, start balance, and then savings, and then it has, you know, deposit date and extra. So I did like that. So I'm gonna play with both of them and see which one I like best. So I just put a couple of those in here. And then we come to savings goal. So this came from another insert and another Etsy shop. I'll find it, and once again, I'll link it below. But this talks about your savings goals. So if you're going to save for anything in particular, you know, you can put what you're saving for there, the amount you want it by this date, and it actually shows you what your goal is each week and how much you actually put into that savings, and then the remaining. So I thought that was nice. So that was the savings goal. And then we have a savings tracker, and I'll turn this around so you can see a little bit. But with the savings tracker, it's, you know, the account balance and savings from January to December. So I do like that one. And then let's see, we have a debt tracker. So it's basically the same thing. You can put your debt, how much you owe, and it just goes, you know, backwards. Okay. So now we have the work section. So like I said, I'm using this planner for everything. I'm using it for my personal, my work, because, you know, I have a full-time job and I also teach at the community college. So this section is for work. So I have this very beautiful, you know, work planner girl. She has like her little Mac. She has a desktop. I actually have a MacBook, but same thing. And her desk, and, you know, she's just very pretty and she's just working. So I love that. So I haven't began to write the stuff in this section yet, but I just used some of these get it done inserts that were in my Carpe Diem. So, you know, part of this will be for my full-time job, and then part of it will be for my teaching, because there are things that I have to do with my teaching. Like right now, the last week of school is next week, so I have to grade papers. I have to work on my grades for my college students. So, you know, that does take a lot of my time. And then, you know, I'm pretty much free until my fall classes. Then I'm really, really busy, and it's always the same thing, getting, you know, prepared with my syllabus and all of that stuff. So this is also a password tracker as well. This one came from Cloth and Paper. Okay, so now we have the second to the last section. This is business, and when I say business, I mean my business, my interior decorating business, my side hustle, my blog, my YouTube, all of those things. So once again, another beautiful dashboard by the Clever Planner. It says Nakia, just a girl boss building her empire. So I do love this. I thought this would be the perfect divider for my business section. So for my business section, I'm actually using divided tabs for the Carpe Diem section. I think it was just called divided tabs. And I may even have some of these left over in my shop. I'll link my Etsy shop. I don't have a lot of things in there right now, but I will link my Etsy shop because I carried a lot of Carpe Diem things. Okay, so for the first section, it says DEOD, which is actually short for Divine Elements of Design / DV, which is Decorator's Voice. So in this section, I'm going to have like my mission statement, some other legal things that I need to know, like my tax ID number and all that kind of stuff. So that will be in like this section of my planner. So I'm looking forward to that. And then this is a social media section. So in the social media section, I have a couple inserts, like this is monthly trends, because I want to be able to just sit and look at everything to see, okay, you know, fall, we may start doing some fall type things, back to school, maybe some back to school, you know, issues, or, you know, kind of focus my social media on those. And then this is a social media tracker, like for the number of followers. I put some of the things down, but I haven't did everything. So for this one, it has like Snapchat, which I don't do Snapchat. If you think I should do Snapchat, let me know. I just didn't think Snapchat would be something that you guys would want to see, but if it is, hey, great. There's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter, email subscribers, and website views. Since I have a blog and a website, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I thought maybe I could use the Snapchat section for like my blog visitors, and then maybe the website for my website. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so you'll, put what you started the month with and then what you ended the month with, just to kind of keep track. Now, these were actually printables that I printed myself, and I'll link that Etsy shop once again below. So the next set, this is actually a social media calendar, and I got this on Etsy from Coco Mini Plans. And I haven't quite decided exactly how I'm going to use this. It was a lot of sheets, and it's, one big calendar. But it says social media planner, month, year, and then it has these 5 sections right here. And then it has Monday through Sunday. So initially, I was starting to write the numbers. Like you see 1, 2, 3, and I realized, well, I can't do that because I have a count unless I, maybe have I don't know. I got to figure it out. If you have some ideas, let me know. I don't know everything, and I love to hear what other people are doing. So what I did for Monday and Tuesday, I said, okay, I did an IG post. I put a check mark. I did a Facebook post. I did a check mark. I tweeted. I did a check mark. And then for Tuesday, I had a blog. So I may do it that way, but I really wanted something a little different. But if you have an idea of what I can do, let me know. So I have a couple pages for those, because I don't want to have like one thing for the whole week, because as of right now, I'm only blogging once a week and I'm only doing YouTube once a week. I would love, and I want to do a newsletter once a week, but I've just been too busy, and I got a million jobs and a million kids. So, and I just got this planner. So I'm hoping this planner will help me get all that stuff organized, but I really would like to do a little bit more. Okay, so this next section is YouTube. So these are some of the YouTube ideas I have. This is just a to-do list with like the little check boxes here. And this came from Halifax. Like I said, actually this video I'm doing right now is the first one. The LV Agenda GM setup. So I can actually put a check box there. Then there's going to be the LV Agenda PM as a wallet. So I'm using my PM as a wallet, and I'm loving it. So I'm going to do a video of that one. And then there's a Paris Nursery Toddler Room tour. So I did a Paris Nursery tour when Kelsey was a baby, but now she has a little sister. So we had to kind of redo the room and make it for her and her sister. And then 7 tips for working from home. Blank reasons to start a side hustle. I just put the number sign there because I didn't know what it would be. Hot topics. What happened to Pier 1, so I'm really ready to, get that one out as well. And then patio makeover. So in this section, I'm just going to be putting all of my ideas for different YouTube videos and such. So I have some plain white paper. Okay, so the next one is blog. So this came from that one Etsy shop that gave me the social media printables. So this is a content planner. So it has like the post name, platform, post date, and then some information. And it's a checklist. Like right here, it says create content, create graphics, call to action, check spelling, check links, schedule post, release post. Yes, you have to do all that when you're getting ready to write a blog post. It is a lot. A blog post is a lot. And then, so these are some of the ideas for my blog post. A HelloFresh review. I actually, excuse me. I actually did HelloFresh YouTube video, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to do a written review or a blog so I can have that information. And then also blank reasons to start a side hustle, because sometimes people will follow me on YouTube, but they don't necessarily follow my blog. So I want to make sure that I have everything. And then work from home uniform. So one thing I'm doing right now, I'm partnering with Hanes to, and it's just kind of like a little sneak peek, but what I'm doing, people like Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg, they wore the same thing basically every day. Not the exact same outfit, but they would wear the same article of clothes. Like you would wear like a black shirt and gray pants or whatever. And they did that and it increased our productivity. So I'm actually doing something similar with Hanes. So my uniform is a wine colored v-neck and black yoga pants. So I'm going to be wearing those. I purchased, over a week's work. So I'm going to be wearing those every day and see how me not having to worry about what I'm going to wear is going to increase my productivity. So I haven't, got a name for it yet because I'm calling it a work from home uniform, but it's not really a uniform. But anyway, that's one of the things that I am doing. So if that's something you would be interested in, definitely follow me or subscribe to my channel and then hit the notification bell. So the next section is affiliates. So these are some of the affiliates that I'm with right now: Amazon, HelloFresh, Dollar Tree, Target, Dallas Handbags, Hanes, and Diamond Candles. I'm really trying to increase this because I'm trying to make money, by being an influencer. That's one of the things that I've been telling people to do. So I'm not going to say once I master it, but once I get better at it, I'm going to share this information with you. So this is definitely something that I look forward to sharing with my followers. Okay, and then the next tab within the business section is projects. So this would be, say for example, that collaboration with Hanes, or if I wanted to do a collaboration with someone else, if I wanted to do something. So right now it's blank because I just haven't written it in there yet. And then the last but not least section of the main, the main 5 tabs or 6 tabs is list. So once again, we have a beautiful dashboard by the Clever Planner. So on this list section, I have contacts. And I know we all have our cell phones, but if something happens, if there's like a tornado or anything happens, your phone dies, you need to have these contacts written down somewhere. Or if you lose your phone and the cloud isn't working. And then this is accounts and passwords. So that's name, phone number, website, username, password. So that's information. And then there's another password tracker. Let's see. The contacts and accounts came from the home section of Carpe Diem. And then this password tracker came from Cloth and Paper. And then this is just some blank paper that came from Carpe Diem as well. And then this is a zippered envelope that came from Halifax. And then I have this little pen right here, which I don't even use. In fact, one of my friends had came over and I just borrowed it from her and kept it. Actually, I told her I was keeping it. So that is how I organize my Louis Vuitton GM planner. I love it. I love the way it looks. It feels so good. Now, I'm going to show you another thing. I'm going to move this to the side, and then I'll show you what I do with my extra stuff. So this is just one of those clear A5, planner things that I got from Amazon. So this is where I just deal with all like the overflow stuff. So like the weeklies that I haven't had a chance to use yet, like the weeklies for like September or whatever, or some extra note paper and different things. So I just have it in this one. I actually made this dashboard myself. It's nothing fancy. I just printed it on cardstock and laminated it, and it was just something that insert a paper that I found on what's that? Pinterest. So like I said, these are like weekly inserts, additional paper, some stickers, some of those savings goal sheets, the monthly expense sheets, just all the overflow stuff. That's the September stuff, additional password checkers, just everything that's just overflow and that's just extra. So I did want to show you what I did with all the extra stuff. So anywho, I really hope you enjoyed this this video. I'm loving my Louis Vuitton planner. It is so me. I am the ultimate planner girl. I love all things that are planner related. So this is my baby. I haven't had to leave the house, of course, because of the corona pandemic. But I think if I did, I mean, it's not like super, super thick. It can definitely fit in my purse. You know, it's small enough to where I can still, you know, have the clasp on it. And, you know, once again, I'm very satisfied. Now, I will show you another thing that oh, something fell. This little pencil or pen case is a wonderful. I actually bought this online at Amazon because I was looking for a Louis Vuitton pen case, but they stay out of stock. These are my Sharpie gel pens. So this is what I've been using to write, you know, my planner. It writes so smooth, and I just keep it in this little pencil bag or pen bag, and it is wonderful. So I will link the Sharpie pens along with the pencil case in the app, in my description bar, along with this one. So if you don't have any, if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear them. Please leave them below in the comment section. I'm sorry this video is like 27 minutes, but I wanted you to see how I use one planner for everything, and it's not super, super thick, and it's not just overflowing. So I will be doing a blog post about this with some more detailed links. So if you are new to this channel and you stuck around to this end, thank you very much. Please leave any comments and any questions you may have. So thank you very much and have a divine day. Goodbye.